All right. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're going to do some theory crafting right now. I'm going to test out some Vaal skills, and we are going to see if we can't put together something good for the Phrecia event. I was thinking about just going Blade Vortex, but I'm kind of don't want to. I kind of don't want to keep doing the same thing over and over again. The problem is that the event is so short that if I make a mistake and I play a build that I'm not going to enjoy or that's just gonna suck, then I'm probably not going to have a good time during the event. However, there is a little bit of satisfaction I get from at least attempting to make my own build. Let's see, reduce soul gain prevention duration, 286 increase Vaal skill critical strike chance. That's interesting. Okay, so maybe what we could do, and I'm trying to see, I need to see how these skills work. I was really looking at this because Vaal summon skeletons looks like it could be absolutely busted to play on a architect. Because if we can have permanent uptime on these, because these will last for 20 seconds. So the soul gain prevention time is 10 seconds. So let's go back to the ascendancy. Okay, so we can get 50% increased skill effect duration. So that means it will be 30 seconds. So that'll be 30 seconds. The soul gain prevention is going to be 10 seconds. So if we choose this node, that'll lower it down to 5 seconds. Now my question is this. Does the Vaal skill critical strike chance apply to the minions? That's my question, because it doesn't specify whether or not it just says Vaal skill. So does that include minions, or is it just like attack skill or spell skill? I don't know. I'm assuming it applies to everything, but in PoE the wording can be very, very very specific. I guess that's a good way to put it. All right, let's see. So Vaal summon skeletons. Let's go pop over and test that out real quick. Let's go on. I'm gonna go on to my absolution build and just mess with this because that's a minion build. Okay, so got Vaal absolution. Okay, so we gotta get the mage blood back out. So this thing's like, okay, there we go. Okay, so let's do Vaal summon skeletons and just see. Because we can get mages or archers. Why doesn't it list it on... Because you can get Vaal summon skeletons of archers. I wonder why that doesn't... Interesting. Oh, because okay, so the Vaal one is gonna summon. Huh. You're doing Scion, which you choose uniques, where you get to choose uniques. Okay. The scavengers. The scavenger, I mean. I'm gonna test this out. I think that this might actually be really, really busted, dude. Let's test it. We got to go and get. Okay, we'll take out Fizz to Lightning. We'll put in this. Okay, we will add that. Let's test this out real quick. We need to get souls. Need to get souls. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Okay, so we can proc it now. Okay, that's like that's an army of minions. Jesus Christ, dude, that's a bunch of minions. Oh wait, so you can only summon them there? They don't follow you? Like with convocation? Wait, that can't be right, dude. Is this serious? Hold on. So they don't follow you, it doesn't look like. Because I have convocation on, so it doesn't look like they're going to... Okay, so you can only have them in one area. I don't know, I gotta get into like a more... I gotta get into a better scenario, like a map scenario, I think, to really test this out. So let's just go map real quick. Okay, I think that this actually might be lame, because it doesn't look like the skeletons are actually going to follow me. I'll probably have to take off Vaal Absolution just to see. Vaal Absolution is absolutely busted though, dude. It's so good. Okay, well maybe this might have potential. This army is going to last for like 20 seconds. If we had 100% uptime on this, it'd be really, really good probably. But you know what I really want to do with it? You know what I really want to do with it? I want to make popcorn Vaal skeletons. So I did just scale max life for minions. How many total minions is it, dude? It's kind of I think it's RNG on how many actually proc. Oh, it's not. Okay, so it summons 23 skeleton soldiers, 10 skeleton archers, 6 skeleton mages, and then 1 skeleton general. So it's 40 skeletons. Oh, hey, thanks for the follow, Tolkien. Appreciate it. Let's see. Okay. I wonder if we went into minion instability, that's 40 minions, dude. I mean, that might be really good to for burst boss damage. If we did minion instability, and then on top of that did Infernal Legion. That might be good for single target burst damage if we got enough minion life. Because I can go Supreme Ostentation with Elegant Hubris. So what I could do is do this. Watch. So this is what I was kind of thinking. So you do Infernal Legion, right? So minions from supported skills take 40% of their maximum life as fire damage per second. Minions from supported skills deal 15%, 15 fire damage per second to enemies near them. That's at level 1, obviously. But then you want to pair that with this right here. Minions explode when reduced to low life. But we need to get 100% uptime on Vaal skeletons. That's what we would need. I wonder if there's a... I wonder if there is a resource that'll tell me how much maximum life these skeletons have. Minion level. I don't think there's a way to tell how much life they have. It doesn't show it on PoEDB. I know that there was a build for Cold Snap that was going around. I know Dreamcore just put out a video for it too. But let's see what else we can look at. Ooh, what about Vaal Firestorm, dude? Let's test that one out. Let's test out Vaal Firestorm and see how that goes. So the soul gain prevention time is 7 seconds on this. It's going to require 35 souls to use. Okay, and what is the... Okay, so there's no skill effect. Oh, wait. Modifiers to skill effect duration also apply to this skill's soul gain prevention. So is there a way to get it down to 0? Because the soul gain prevention is only 7 seconds. So if I had 50% reduced... If I have 50% reduced skill effect duration on here, on the... Let's see. This might be really good, dude. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so this is 50% reduced soul gain prevention duration. If we coupled this with the bloodline ascendancy, have 80% less of all skills, have 100% increased soul cost per Vaal skill used in the past 8 seconds. Let's see, what can we get it down to? Can we get 100% skill effect duration? This is 45 right here. 45 right here. Dude, we can get it all the way down to 100%. So that means it'll have no soul gain prevention during it at all. So that means just constantly, because I think we can get it down to 0. Let's test this out real quick. Let's see if, let's get a 20 quality gem real quick. All right, let's test this one. We'll take this into a map and we'll just, we'll kill some shit. See how it looks. Yeah, it's kind of weak. Oh, wait, maybe not. Hold up. Okay, here we go. Let's test it one more time. Yeah, I'm sure it will be. Okay, so it only fires, let's see, 16. Burning ground lasts 6 points. Impacts have 20% more area of effect. Fixed number of flaming bolts rain down in a spiral, culminating in central one impacting the target location. They explode when landing, dealing damage to nearby enemies, leaving burning ground, which deals fire damage over time. Okay. So that's kind of weak. Let's see what else is next. Let's go next to the list. Ooh, dude, Vaal lightning trap. Hold up. Okay, so this one has a lower. It's got really good effectiveness about a damage too. A lot of flat damage. Projectiles pierce all targets. Trap lasts 4 seconds. Base duration is 4 seconds. Fires 9 projectiles. Okay, let's test this out. Does this have a cooldown? Wait. Does it have a cooldown or no? Well, obviously it has a cool. I mean, I didn't mean that. I meant like the skill itself. Stores 3 uses. But what about the Vaal version of it? That's what I want to know. Okay, is it possible to have 100% uptime on this? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty funny, huh? I love that meme, dude. You got any more of that Phrecia? It's so funny. Let's see. All right, let's try Vaal lightning trap. Because look, dude, it can store up to 3 uses. So if you're throwing out multiple traps with this, you're throwing out multiple traps. You can store 3 uses on it. The soul gain prevention's 4 seconds, dude. We can get that down to 0. Let's test this out, dude. I think that this might actually have potential. I want to see what the skill actually looks like though when you the Vaal version of. Most of these I've never even messed with at all. Like I've never used Vaal Firestorm. Never used Vaal Summon Skeletons. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Let's throw this map in here real quick. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. I'm telling you, the Vaal Absolution, dude, if you guys are looking for a banger fucking, a banger build to play, it's Vaal Absolution with the Architect. Let's see, will it store all 3 uses? It will, right? Yep, it does. Look at that shit. It might be able to have permanent, depending on how good this is, we might be able to have permanent lightning traps. But I don't know how spectacular this Vaal version is of it. Let's see. Okay, I didn't even notice it even went off. Oh, okay. So the soul gain prevention happens once all the uses are expended. Okay, so it's starting to go again. Hold on, let's see. It's hard because my minions just kill everything, so it's very hard to get a grasp on whether or not this would even be viable. Let's see. Oh, I see what it's doing. Okay, so it's throwing down the shock ground everywhere. Okay, I get it. I see what it's doing now. I couldn't see it first. There's too much clutter on the screen. See this shock ground everywhere? Can have up to 15 traps placed at once. Does a fuck ton of damage though. and it creates shock ground, which causes 33% increased damage taken is a lot. Vaal Frost Nova, I was going to try that next. I'm gonna test that out next. In fact, we'll go do that right now. So we'll table Vaal Lightning Trap for now, and just see. That might be a possibility, because it looks like we would be able to get... Because the soul gain prevention time is so low, and even though it stores, it only stores 3 uses, and then you might be able to just keep... well, actually, no. You want to know why that won't work? Is because once the uses are expended, then that means that's when the soul gain prevention starts. There's no way to gain the more souls, I don't think. There's no way to override that. So it's like you have to use those 3 uses, and then you'd have to wait to get more souls. So it's not like... I don't know. Let me look again at the Ascendancy, see if there's a way to possibly do that. This is fucking crazy, though. You can get, if you get all your items are corrupted, you can just... Do you know how much energy shield you can get with this build? Or with this Ascendancy? It's pretty crazy, dude. You can get, I think you can get like 106% energy shield or something out of it. All right, let's go for Vaal Frost Nova next. Or Ice Nova, yeah. Vaal Ice Nova. Here we go, Vaal Ice Nova Frost Bolts. All right, let's test this out and see what happens. Because this might actually be really good. So we have... Soul gain prevention is only 2 seconds. And this can also... But this is the thing with these, dude, is that when they store uses, that means that the soul gain prevention is not going to happen until after you use the... After you use both uses. So there's going to be some delay in being able to cast it, which is what I'm trying to avoid. So it's going to store 2 uses. Let's see. Oh, wow. Holy shit. Dude, that would be really fucking good. Dude, just right now, with it the way it is right now, I can still cast it almost constantly. That's pretty cool, dude. I don't know. That looks like it might have some fucking potential. What do you think? And if I use the Ice Nova Frostbolts one, well, I don't think it's going to make a difference. I think no matter what, it's still the Vaal version of Vaal Ice Nova. I don't think it matters if it's transfigured or not. Okay, so let's see. I wonder how much damage we can get this thing to do, though. 230% effectiveness of added damage. Deals 628 to 923 cold damage. Okay. So if there's a way... Let's see. It's like half of the regular version now. Okay, so we'll table this one for now and go on to the next one. We'll come back. That one will be, that's a contender right there for sure. Vaal Storm Call, Soul Gain Prevention, 7 seconds. Can store 1 use. Modifiers, skill effect duration also apply to Soul Gain Prevention. So the Vaal Cold Snap build is like Righteous Fire, except it's like Righteous Fire, except it's cold damage. It's a very cool build. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you should check it out. I think Captain Lance did it, if I'm not mistaken. Here, yeah, Captain Lance did it. It was very cool. He had a very cool concept for this build. I'll turn it on so you guys can hear it.
Tonal is a smart home gym system, and it is the one I get the most questions about.
Suck.
They just launched the
Everybody
Tonal
I've ever
2,
known that's
which
got
is
one
a
hates
strength
it.
Breath and then respec, but you can do whatever you want to do. That is up to you. So anyways, that gets you through the leveling idea.
Okay,
so that
so
way
this
I
is
can
what it
demonstrate
looks
what
like.
Shepard. You get more Vaal skills on killing smaller packs of monsters, but obviously entering maps you'll get a lot more Vaal skills as the packs get more dense. But you'll see there that was like, I don't know, 12, 13, 14 monsters were up to about 3 Vaal skill uses.
So it's basically like a.
So the idea is,
like an aura
by
of
the
cold
time you
damage around
get
you?
to Cruel Lab, you'll have the 50% less cost. That's because the 100% increased
Look at
soul
that.
cost is in effect. Where if I wanted to spam it right in a row, I could use it again. But I don't want to do that because that would spend way more souls than I need to. The idea is we really want to get to that 8-second duration, which is why I'm stressing swapping to this in Cruel Lab, because that's when you get another 50% duration, which helps you hit that 8-second window, because then it goes back to 4 uses, because the idea is if you keep it outside that 8-second window, you use it, and then wait for the 8 seconds, use it again, you can chain and get full effect of the 80% less soul cost. But the way this would look if you were to do this in, let's say, at this point of the game where you're just doing Vaal Cold Snap, it's going to play kind of like RF a little bit, where you're just timing out your Vaal skill use, where you have a couple second downtime each time when you're waiting for the 8-second duration to be up to get full effect. And then you're going to be doing, cold dot stuff, or you can add in Wintertide Brand for some extra damage. That's up to you. That's the sort of playstyle it's going to be initially if you try to swap to this at normal app.
Okay, so that's a very cool build. Let's see if we could do Vaal Flame Blast next too. Based on cast speed, it explodes every 3 stages until it reaches a maximum of 15. As it gains more stages, the area gets smaller, but the damage gets higher. Okay. We'll try Vaal Storm Call, and then we'll move over to the Dex, the Dex gems. What does Vaal Cyclone do? Oh, that's interesting. Wow, that's wild. Okay. Vaal spectral throw. That's a lot of chaos damage for Vaal Caustic Arrow. I wanted to kind of try to stay away from doing a bow build, but so what does I don't know. Having the 100% uptime is gonna. I don't know. I don't know if it's even gonna be really possible, but let's test this out next. Let's do Vaal Storm Call. What's Storm Call of Trothus? I've never even played this skill before. Let's see. What's the difference? Let's try getting any other markers you cast. Bolt impacts. Will leave behind a pool of boiling blood, which deals physical damage over time to enemies within a second duration. Okay. So that's fizz damage, not lightning damage. The regular version is just going to be lightning damage. I bet these people never thought these gems would sell. I don't know how many people have tried to make a... are there any Storm Call builds on PoE Ninja, I wonder? I've never played this skill before. Oh, there is. There's so many Elementalist builds, dude. So crazy. Ever since they buffed the Liege to the Primordial. Let's see. Okay. This looks interesting. Well, this is just power charge stacking. It's nothing crazy. Okay. Three or four leagues ago. Yeah, I didn't play it back then. 3 or 4 leagues ago, I was playing Penance Brand, I think, or Storm Brand of Indecision, Guardian. I think that was what I played 4 leagues ago. It was like one of my mains. I played Bama. Obviously, I love Bama. Unfortunately, Bama has gone to the RIP section. Rest in peace, Bama. I've seen some people still playing it, but I don't know, dude. The duration really fucked me up. Okay, let's see. I just want to see what these skills look like because I haven't played the Vaal version of a lot of them. It's a little bit difficult to tell because this one is an Absolution build. Looks like we're out of shit to kill. I'm gonna need to try these skills on like a different character that's a lower level so I can actually tell. But it seems like Vaal Frostbolt or Ice Nova is gonna be really good. It really just depends on how this is gonna work because the soul gain prevention is only 2 seconds. So if we, it stores up to 2 uses. So this is what I'm having a hard time understanding. So if the soul gain prevention is 2 seconds and it stores 2 uses, the soul gain prevention is only going to end once those uses are over. So there's going to be like a 1 second delay of gaining souls. And so it really just depends on like how big the pack is that it kills, if it's going to regain those souls once the prevention's over. Because it's only going to be 1 second. But this seemed really cool. It just throws out like ice novas under everything. I wonder if I'm gonna POB this and see if I can scale this up, because it does have pretty good effectiveness of added damage. Right. It seemed, though, just playing it like this, because the only thing I have on here on this build right now is this node right here, the Phrecia Yalmak. So 20% reduced soul gain prevention duration. Vaal skills require 30% less souls. And I could almost cast it just 100% of the time. Now we do have Shepherd of Souls here on this bloodline ascendancy, where we can kind of test what that would be like. But 80% less souls. You can combine that. I'm pretty sure we would be able to cast this 100% of the time, dude, because let me see something real quick. Okay, so that would only cost 5 souls per use. Let's see. I just don't know how good that would be on single target. Wait a second. Can you use mines on Vaal gems? Could I do like a Vaal Ice Nova? Could I do like a Vaal Ice Nova mines? Would that work or no? Because you're throwing out multiple mines, right? So would it proc from all the mines? That might be pretty nuts. Because you can you can set it up for proxies, you know, spell totem and traps. So I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use like high impact mines. Oh, proxies cannot regain or recover souls for themselves, therefore cannot. Oh, okay. Never mind. Some proxies cannot be created by balls, such as reflection mirages. Okay. Okay. I still think, dude, Vaal Absolution is going to be one of the most busted builds. It's gonna be really good. You can get it really. I think you can get up all like right around 60 mil DPS. 65, 70 million. Did anybody make a Vaal Detonate Dead Architect, I wonder? You're looking at Vaal Arc? Okay. Nice. Oh, wow, that's crazy. Okay, I didn't know it was like that. Well, yeah, no, I played Detonate Dead when it was meta, but I mean Vaal Detonate Dead for the Architect. I wonder if anybody put that together in Phrecia last time. I'm gonna check it right now. Let's see if anybody put together like a video. Oh, what's up, athlete? Thanks, man. Yeah, the Phrecia 1.0 is, let's see. It doesn't look like nobody made a video about it at least. I'm really bummed, dude, that PoE Ninja took off the option to see the Phrecia builds. Because you used to be able to look at it on PoE Ninja. You used to be able to go like the time machine, look at the last leagues. But we don't have it anymore. Which really sucks. Oh, wait, we do. Holy shit, we do. Never mind. Okay. Now we're in business, guys. All right. Now we can look up. Because some of this stuff is subject to change, but... Here we go. Vaal Detonate Dead. Let's see if anybody made an Architect. They were all playing on a Scavenger. Yeah, it's here. I just found it. Let's see. This is played on a Scavenger. Oh, these are all the Cast When Stun builds, I think. Let's see, are they? Is this using Valerium? Yep, okay. It's only the final snapshot? Okay. Let's see, was anybody... Okay, they were playing on Ancestral Commander, Puppeteer, Servant. It doesn't look like anybody was playing it on an Architect. Because they're all playing Cast When Stun builds on it. Okay. All right, well, now we're here. We at least have this. So let's see what everybody was up to back in Phrecia, dude. I know Power Siphon was hugely popular. Tectonic Slam. Penance Brand, Fire Trap, Summon Raging Spirits. Dude, this summon, there was an Immortal Summon Raging Spirits build that was off the fucking charts good, dude. I have the POB for it still. Let's see, where's Phrecia? Okay. Immortal SRS. I think this is the one. Yeah, dude, this thing was fucking busted. So busted. It's very, I mean, it's super fucking expensive, obviously, dude, but this thing is so nuts. Once you get it set up, dude, this thing just, it was insane. It was so insane. Yeah, I'll link it to you right now. Yeah, dude, the SRS with the Dark Monarch, because that came out after the last Phrecia did. So this would be, you just socket in the, or just stick in the Dark Monarch in here. And you have double the amount of Raging Spirits. You could do a budget version of this too, remember, because you're using Doriani's prototype, so what makes it so expensive is getting the if you want to use something like Svalin, because Svalin, if you took off the Svalin shield, like let's say we just took this off, right? Let's say we take this off. Look how much your effective hit pool goes down. See? By 400 or 450,000 or 500,000, 470,000 about. So it's relying heavily on the chance to block being lucky. I'm really surprised that this shield didn't get nerfed in the last patch, but because this thing is absolutely nuts. So you could do like a budget version of this build until you can farm up, enough currency to set this up, because this is not going to be a cheap build. You take the Mage Blood off, the Svalin Shield. You could do Dawnbreaker. Or you could do, yeah, you could do Dawnbreaker, but then you would need to get a Watcher's Eye with lightning damage taken as. Double lightning damage taken as. And then you could get, let's see. Sorry, guys. I know this is like a little bit weird of a stream, but I wanted just to get this done because I want to really figure out what I'm going to play. Blade Vortex, dude, was really fucking good during Phrecia. You could play it on a Scavenger. You could play it on a Bog Shaman and do life stacking. Look at this, dude. 42,000 life, bro. What the fuck? Holy shit. I want to play something like this, dude. I love Blade Vortex. The Blade Vortex Elementalist was one of the most fun builds I've played, dude. It was pretty goddamn fun. That thing was just a boss annihilator. Yeah, dude, POB streams are always the best, right? Get out your spreadsheets, boys. Dude, you know you can get 100% to, now with the Bloodline Ascendancy, you can get 100% converted over to Chaos. You convert the physical damage to lightning, and then you can convert the lightning over to Chaos. Yeah, dude, Chronic Pain. He's the Blade Vortex guy. And that reminds me, dude, I got to try to get him on the podcast too. Unfortunately, Path of Evening doesn't want to come on the podcast for whatever reason. What can you do? Oh, wait. You can get cold and fire converted with the Sinner Saint. So that might be interesting, dude, to do something like that. Do like a Chaos Blade Vortex build. Something very similar to this. This does have the Adorned in it, but Let's take this off and see how much the damage does. Let's deconstruct this build real quick. Let's see what happens when you take off the adorned. How much damage are we actually doing? Okay, so he's at 58 mil, right? Let's start taking off these jewels. These jewels are so fucking insane, dude. Look at this shit. All right, let's take this off. Oh, he only loses like 20 mil. That's not bad, dude. I thought that was going to be a lot more. Because you can craft these jewels, dude. Just like regular, rare cobalt jewels. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, you can get the Foulborn Nightmare, and then you just use the tattoos for the res around the Foulborn jewels, and you can convert it over to chaos damage. So I think this is what I'm going to do, dude. I think I'm going to do Bog Shaman, Blade Vortex, because no matter what, like, I want to choose an ascendancy that's pretty much interchangeable with a bunch of different things, because the Bog Shaman is like, you can do so many different builds with it, bro. And you do so many different like life stacking builds with it. It's crazy. It's one of the craziest ascendancies, which kind of makes me nervous because I really feel like it's going to get nerfed. But even if they nerf it, I don't think they would like brick it like completely. I don't think so. So where is he getting, where is he converting? Okay, so chaos spells. Where is his damage conversion coming from? Because according to POB... Oh, damn, okay. That sucks. Toying around with Bog Shaman using Grey Wind. That's interesting. Okay. Okay. So I think we're going to table this one. I want to check out... Okay. There were some really, really busted scavenger builds. As you can see, the scavenger was the most played ascendancy at the end. It was at 19%. Everybody was playing this power siphon build, dude. This power siphon build was off the fucking charts good. People were using it for Righteous Fire. Unfortunately, we can't play Hex Blast anymore, even though Hex Blast was probably my favorite build back then, was the life stacking Hex Blast build that I actually put that together. It was pretty good. That was a successful build that I attempted to put together on my own. I saw a lot of people were playing it, obviously, so I wanted to try to make it myself. Very simple setup. You just typical life stacking tree. So it wasn't anything too complicated, but definitely okay for a beginner build maker and stuff. Penance brand would probably be really good. Let's see. Damn, that's a wild swing, dude. Holy shit. Oh, okay. So he went like like a ZHP. Probably just Sanctum Runner. This one looks good though. This has a high. Well, Jesus, dude. This Swollen Shield. Everybody, dude. I miss Hex Blast a lot, Fernando. God damn, look at that wand, dude. Holy shit. Jesus. Talk about a perfect craft. Yeah, but that was before they changed it. Yeah, this is like a 10 mirror build for sure. That's so crazy, dude. Look at this shit. Look at this sacrificial garb. All of these items were mirrored, dude. Look at this helmet. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say, dude. You gotta take this Fallen out of the builds, dude, because it's going to be extremely difficult to get, and if you do get it, it's going to be at least 100 divine, at least. So if you're trying to do like a league start scenario, you're gonna want to probably table that or find another way around it, because you can still make the build tanky without the shield. You just need to find a different way to solve for defenses. So that's why I think that the Bog Shaman is going to be the way to go, because you do life stacking with Bog Shaman. Basically, anything you do with this is going to just use Wrath Pith, and Wrath Pith is not a hard item to get. Ooh, damn, VODs. I didn't even think about that. Holy shit, that's a really good point, dude. You're probably right. Let's see. Can we pull up? I don't even remember what all the idols were. Let's see if we can pull them up. They should be on the wiki, right? Oh, they are, dude. Hell yeah. Let's look at them. Okay. Life Without Pants, dude. I did the podcast with him earlier, and he sent me a really good ritual strat too. Okay, cool. I got him right here. So let's do. Let's see. Can we get the? All right. Thanks, Bert. Appreciate the follow, man. Okay, so. I think Ritual, dude, is going to be the way to go, because these Ritual idols are fucking insanely busted. I don't know if you guys remember, dude, but if you guys played Phrecia before, dude, these idols are off the fucking charts, dude. They're so busted. Well, let's find out, Fernando. Let's find out. Let's see. What would it be? Would it be ore? That's more life. More. Oh, that's not going to work. I can't. Let's do deposit. No, it's not going to work either. No, there was no deposits. I spent all my time in full reveal blueprints and first read. Yeah, that's my boy right there. Man after my own heart. Full revealed blueprints, baby. That's where it's at. That's where all the money's at. Well, maybe they will. That's what I'm thinking they might do, because they're gonna have to add idols, dude, that affect the current league mechanic too. Remember that. So because they removed the Atlas tree in Phrecia, so you have no Atlas tree. You only have the idols, right? So I'm wondering if they're gonna start adding stuff in there to affect breach too. They might not, because there's no nodes that affect breach right now, but they might add it in just as something fun to do. I don't know. Yeah, you could stack all these little ritual idols. All right, let's go back to PoE Ninja. Okay, so there's no arc. I want to see what other architect builds were there. Damn, only 1% of the player base was playing Architect? Okay, so you had Vaal Earthquake, Vaal Flame Blast, that's what else I was looking at too, Vaal Storm Call, so there was a bunch of people that were playing these. Vaal Firestorm, Vaal Arc, there you go, there's Homeboy's build right there. This looks actually kind of good. There's only a few people playing it too. Not that many at all. All right. I was looking at this too. Jesus, dude, look at how much look how much ES this dude had. See, dude, Wrathpith is where it's at, man. Wrathpith is such a fucking good item. Have you guys messed with the Foulborn version of Wrathpith yet? It gives you damage over time. I was thinking of doing a blight build, like a blight build, Bog Shaman, with the Foulborn Wrathpith, but I can't get POB to tell me if it's going to be good or not. For some reason, some of the modifiers don't register from the Ascendancy, even though I put them in like in the configuration. I got it up to around like 10 million on the final stage, which is good, but Wrathpith isn't that expensive, dude. Oh, he did? Okay. Huh. Let's check it out. Let's see if we can find his, if he made a video about it. What is his channel's Mathification, right, I think? I got to try to get him on the podcast, too. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look, Localhall was playing Flame Blast, Vaal Flame Blast. Damn, that shit looks good, too. Look at that. Let me turn up the volume on this so you guys can hear it.
I wasn't worried about it, but I thought maybe it wouldn't
He's coming
be
on the
as
podcast
good as it looks
on
on
Tuesday.
paper.
Localhall's going to be on the pod. Tuesday, I'll have it out by Tuesday night for you guys.
Yeah,
that's true. You're right, Hero Bert.
So I came into this thinking like, it might be not as good as I think, but in fact the opposite.
Yeah, everybody just find out what FUB gun is league starting and do the exact opposite so you guys will be able to afford your builds. Remember that. It's always a good league start strategy.
It has been better than expected. So that is really good news. It has good survivability, good clear, good single target. The thing that I am looking forward to now is doing pinnacle bosses. I'm only level 82, just hit yellow maps. And yeah, it's good. I think we can probably just stand still. No, I don't know. It is like decently tanky. All right, but
that son of a bitch. That's so fucked up, dude. That's what I want to do. So well, actually, you know what, dude? It's probably gonna be okay. I think it'll be okay. I think Wrathpith is gonna be a very very it's gonna be a very very sought after item, but it's not hard to obtain. Just remember that. It's not hard to get.
Always just stand still. I have made a few changes to the build, but it's nothing major. It's mostly just quality of life improvements, and then also just a change in the order of the ascendancy nodes that we have taken. So I'll go over that. I'll just finish this map, and then I will RF builds because of the huge amount of life regeneration per second. I just found this, but this too works perfectly for the build. So you can get yourself an immortal flesh. The only thing is that this gives you minus resistances. So you can try find one with like a decent, like a perfectly rolled on 5C, minus 15 to all elemental resistances. This will really, really help with sustaining RF without going negative and start losing life. As for the rest of the gear, it's pretty much exactly what I said. I haven't got a Zoph's Blood yet, so I'm just using this, but I do want to talk about this. The Anoint Testudo. Testudo is just so good, giving us 10% block chance, 6% increased block recovery, and most importantly, recover 30 life when you block. This, if you have very high block chance, which we do, we're sitting at 69%, means that you are recovering a lot of life constantly. It feels very, very good. So early on, Testudo will really help with your recovery on this build. Then, one other major change is, so I was talking about Everlasting
Sacrifice. I wonder what ended up happening with his build. Let's see. Let's go to Vaal Flame Blast and see. Because I think a lot of people were playing this too. I'm gonna do Blade Vortex, I think. I'm probably gonna league start as Life Stack Blade Vortex. That's what I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I was thinking about going Vaal Absolution, because Absolution is so fucking busted, dude, to go through the campaign with. When I put together the Vaal Absolution Necromancer that I'm playing right now in the background, this build is so much fun, dude. I'll show you guys what it's like so you guys can kind of get a look at it. This build is it's busted, dude. Because with the Bloodline Ascendancies, you can... let's go into a T17 map. I'll show you guys. This is the build that I put together. So this isn't like the Phrecia one. It's a little bit different. Yeah, I'm gonna go Bog Shaman, but this you can also go. I don't know, dude. I'm really torn because this build is also a lot of fun, and if you play it with the Architect, you're gonna have 100% uptime on your Ascended Sentinel, and this one does a lot of damage, dude. It's really good. So you get out the Ascended Sentinel, and then he just starts carpet bombing everything. Watch. See, he just does that like carpet bombing attack. And you can have 100% uptime on him. Oh, look, we got a Divine. Dude, we got a Divine Shrine. Look at that, dude. Fernando. Dude, Fernando. We finally got a Divine Shrine. It's not the one for the mobs, though. It's the boss. But I can't believe that just happened. That's so fucking crazy. That's so crazy, dude. Holy shit. I can't believe that just happened. I've never seen a Divine Shrine. Ever. Not once. Dude, that's fucking wild, bro. I mean, it's not the good one. It's not the good one, though. It's not the one where the mobs drop. It's just the ones for the boss. And the boss is going to be... The bosses in the T17 maps is a little bit difficult for this build, I'm not going to lie. It does actually spawn. That's wild, right? We used to think it didn't spawn. But, dude, this build is good. It's a Doriani's prototype build, though, so just be mindful of that. But you guys can 100% play this with the Architect, and it'll be even better. Because you get the +3 levels. You get like a bunch of good shit. Like, you get the crit. You get the crit node. And then on top of that, you can combine the it with the Bloodline Ascendancy, too. Let's see how he does on the boss. I might die here, but... Yeah, see, it doesn't really... This build does not do that much damage. But if you get it on the Architect, it's going to do a lot more damage. Still does it does okay. I mean, it's not the best build, but it's fun to play. And you're not using like Vaal Absolution like you're using it for the minions, right? So it's gonna play like a minion build. I would probably go deck stacking, dude, on the KB of clustering if you're trying to do kinetic blast. Only my ultimatum build uses Bloodline. So this Bloodline Ascendancy for Vaal skills is going to pair perfectly with the Architect Ascendancy. Because this node right here is completely cracked because you have like 3 options for it. You have 3 options, so you can decide like which one's going to play best with your build. Like, watch, I'll show you. It's my Absolution build in here. Damn, dude, look at this. So for the Vaal Cold Snap build, you're going to be able to have a gigantic AoE if you choose the Priest of Kamasa node. You get 50% increased area of effect. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. Never mind. Yeah. 50% increased area of effect. That might be super busted, dude. Or for Vaal Smite. Either one. You guys have no idea how fucking excited I am for this goddamn event. You have no idea, dude. I've been waiting for this shit. Oh, man, I've been wanting Phrecia to come back forever. Vaal Earthquake, was that good or what? I haven't seen the Vaal Earthquake build. Is it good? Damn, I hate when that happens. Where's he at? There's always one hiding, dude, somewhere. They always try to hide behind these walls. explosions. I'll have to check it out. I haven't seen anybody put that build together yet. Dude, I'd be down. I don't think a lot of people would be down for that, bro, because everybody I'm talking to right now wants 3.28. They would sacrifice Phrecia for it. But I think, in my personal opinion, dude, Phrecia's way more fun than any league I've played so far, besides Affliction. Affliction was absolutely cracked. They have yet to come up with anything that competes with Juiced Affliction, in my opinion. Oh, do you know what I didn't even think to look up? Holy shit. Yeah, everybody can be rich. No, I played the first Phrecia. I played it. Dude, I played the shit out of the first Phrecia. Right, yeah, that's the problem, dude, is the idle setup. That's just going to take a while, you know? I can't believe they're only giving us 3 weeks, but they have the, they were talking about people burning out. That's what they don't want to happen, so they got to give us like a break or something. They don't think anybody's going to show up for the league if they do that. That means that the 3.28... Yeah, that's true. You think that the idols were more busted than Affliction? I don't know, man. I just thought Affliction was really fun. You had a bunch of like, I don't know. You just had a bunch of really cool shit going on. Okay, let's see. I want to look at something. This is something I didn't bother looking at before, and I want to check this out real quick. Okay, so let's go to... I already had 2 of these open already. Oh, wait. We were trying to look up... What were we trying to look up? We were going to look up Mathel's... What was Mathel's build that we were going to look up before? It was for Vaal... Oh, Vaal Blight. That's right. Okay, that's what we were trying to look up. Blight, yeah. Yeah, right here, dude. 18K life Bog Shaman.
So you think you know Wix, but do you really? First up, we've got Shake Video.
Hey guys, Mathel here once again with the next build of the Phrecia event, and that is the first time I'm actually trying Blight of Contagion, and it's on a Bog Shaman that's a life stacker. And I have got good things to say about this one. I'm actually very pleased and very happy with how this thing plays out, and it's been an absolute blast of a character. I'd actually compare it quite similar to my Viper Strike of the Mamba character, where I just had so much fun blasting maps that I could kind of, you know, want to just log in and blast maps all day long. So what this character is, or what Blight of Contagion is essentially Essence Drain, but Blight takes over instead of Essence Drain, and then you still spread that Blight damage over time through your Contagion. The main difference is that it has 5 stacks versus Essence Drain's like just one little thing, and that you don't really have to care about projectiles, because typically with Essence Drain you need like additional projectiles.
I wonder what his... I'm very curious now because I POB'd the entire thing, so I want to show you guys what my POB was before. So mind you, I have not watched his video prior, so let's just look at this. So this is what I POB'd before. So I got it up to 10 mil. I didn't finish like doing the flasks or anything. So let me look. This is what I had gotten up to. So I want to see how his POB compares to mine. Oh wait, this is local. Damn, I got too many windows open right now. Hold on, let me get rid of these. Oh, so let's do this. Uh-oh. Okay, so it's up to 11 mil. But it's pretty similar to what I had on mine. His effective hit pools is bigger, is higher than mine. The fizz max hit at least. Interesting. Okay. How many wither does he have? Wither stacks configured here? He does. He has 15. Mine. Okay, so mine didn't have this though. So my POB, if I were to add the withered stacks to it, it gets up to 13 million. I was really thinking about doing this, dude, but I don't know. I mean, he seemed to enjoy the build. And this is something that I just came up with, so, I mean, I don't know. But this is all in POB, mind you. So I don't know. I have another character that I wanted to start to see if you could actually league start with it. Yeah, he seemed to have fun with it, right? He said he really liked it. So this is decently tanky, dude. Decently tanky. Let's go test it out. I want to see how it plays on a league start scenario, because I think what I would probably end up doing is just doing something like SRS just to get through, you know, the initial levels. But like I have a character that's using Blight already that I was kind of fucking around with and testing. No, I don't. Not on that POB. I don't convert any of the damage over. I'll show you. So this is what I have right here. As far as it's just using Wrath Pith, Defiance of Destiny. This would be obviously the hard item to get out of all of these. It is using the Foulborn Wrath Pith, which is something that he didn't have. Oh, you're gonna release start? Okay. Yeah, I'm testing it out right now to see like how good it feels in the very early levels. So I've got it right here. But so he's using a Bog Shaman. I was curious to see what it would be like on an Architect, because you would have way more uptime on Vaal Blight. But this is what it feels like in the very beginning, which it doesn't feel bad. I'm using I'm using totems for it right now. I was testing out the totems to see if that would be better. Because you could just put the totems down and then just, you know, put down Contagion. And then it just kind of spreads it around. Because you don't want to, like, when you're using a channeling skill in the very, very beginning, you don't want to be too close to anything. Because you have to sit there and channel it. You're gonna get fucking whooped. But it works pretty good. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I mean, if you look at the Bog Shaman, what is the initials levels would give us? So you would get obviously a fat boost in life from the initial ascendancy point, and then you would go for. But here's the other thing too, with the. With the Bog Shaman Ascendancy, I'm pretty undecided. Uneducated on the available League Start builds. I'm probably high clear build. Yeah, well, there's so many options out there, man. Like, I don't know if you saw, what kind of builds do you like playing? Or do you like caster builds, melee builds? Because I have so many builds in here, dude, that you can take a look at that I personally played in Phrecia. So let's go to, like, I'll tell you the ones that I thought would be very good for League Start. Okay. Well, we'll probably, I'll probably try it out. I'm going to try it out on the Bog Shaman and just try to put it together myself and do the Blight one. But obviously it's going to be weird because Mathel already did it, but I'll put it together my own way and put my own little twist on it. But yeah. So for a League Start, dude, I would definitely say that this SRS build was just off the fucking charts good, dude, for a League Start. Because you start out with a skill already that you would normally start out with in the campaign. So there's not much tinkering around. You just kind of build your tree out from the beginning, which is really good. You don't have to switch up skills. This Raised Spectre Puppeteer was also really fucking good. Yeah, dude. So like the Flicker Strike Wild Speaker. Or wait. Yeah. The Flicker Strike Wild Speaker was really fucking good, dude. Because automatically you get your charges from your Ascendancy. So you don't have to worry about anything. If you want, I'll link this. I put it in my video, but I'll link this POB to you if you want. This thing was absolutely insane, dude. Look at the numbers on this, dude. Look at the EHP on it. You're gonna lose EHP because watch. Let's take it off the. We'll take off the Svalin shield. You could probably use something else because it's gonna be hard to get that. But everything else is very easy to get. You can use a different shield, dude. The build will feel fine. So let me see. There's the POB for that one. Yeah, dude. Rip Bama. Fuck. Poor Bama. They took it out and back and shot it. It's crazy, man. They also did the same thing to Hex Blast. Like, I don't know. Dude, this build... Here's another thing, guys. Okay. So... if you guys weren't aware about ward stacking in Phrecia, ward stacking is absolutely off the fucking charts good too, dude. This dual strike of ambidexterity was really fucking busted. I'll check it out right now. Well, let's do that right now. He already put out a video for it or what?
Yo, what is up everyone? It's me again, back with another video.
Oh, wait. Smokey's a chick? What? Wait a second, dude. This just blew my mind right now. Why did I not know that? I've seen her before, and for some reason, I've just never heard her talk on a video. I don't know why.
First of all, hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but hope you guys all have been doing well. As you guys know, we are currently 5 days away from PoE 3.28 Phrecia. And for those of you who are going to be playing the event, I thought I'd make this video and just share my league start plans for the event, as I will probably be playing.
Yeah, dude, well, check it out. I have not had a female on the podcast yet, so maybe I'll reach out and see if she wants to be my first female guest on the podcast.
And yeah, without further ado, my league starter for SSF Phrecia is going to be Glacial Cascade of the Fissure Miner. I don't think this is a build that I've ever shared before. I don't know if I've ever played this on stream or made a video about it, but I've been cooking this build low-key since the end of last league. And I never really got to make content about it, but the build's really good. And I think this is like a sleeper OP build for SSF. So yeah, and very fortunately, there is an ascendancy called Scavenger, which allows us to play this build in Phrecia. So yeah, without further ado, let me just play a map with this build so you guys can see how it works. So yeah, as you can see, just throw mines and everything just dies. It's kind of ridiculous.
Holy
so this
shit.
is Glacial Cascade Fissure. Glacial Cascade of the Fissure is the main skill here, and then it's just mines with Minefield, which throws 5 mines at once, and it explodes everything. This is like a super optimized late game variant on Elementalist that you're seeing right now. I did build this character in SSF, but I migrated so I could do more SSF, league start runs. But yeah, this build, as you see right now, has maybe around 40 million DPS, maybe 45, maybe 35, let's just say 40. It's level 89, so it's not super high level. My gem is level 19 still. But as you can see, the T16 mapping footage is so easy.
Okay, she's in T16 maps in this video.
And that's actually one of the biggest reasons why I think this build is going to be really good to league.
Oh yeah, dude, I got stuck in lab jail for a long time. That shit sucked.
Start in Phrecia or in 3.28 in general because of the auto-targeting mechanic. As you can see, possessed bosses die in 1 second. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so this build mechanically I think is really, really good next league or next event. And the reason is that, from my experience, auto-targeting builds in this league, it's just really good quality of life, because the league mechanic is either the expanding circle or this hive thing. And if you're playing a melee build like Bone Shatter, then you have to move around. But with this build, you can just sit in a corner and throw mines, and everything will just die like this. So mechanically speaking, I think this build is extremely good, and I think it's going to be a great pick for next league. And as you can see, the enemies don't even get to go on the screen. Basically, they just insta die because the mines auto target everything. So it's super good, and the damage is really good, and the survivability is decent, and yeah. So yeah, that's basically the build. Just want to do this quick showcase. But yeah, this is an endgame variant though, around 40 million damage. So this is not what it's going to look like at league start, but it'll be very similar. Anyway, so with regard to Phrecia, this build on Phrecia is basically...
Anybody know how to reach Smokey,
but it
dude?
only uses 2 of the
She doesn't
nodes,
appear to
'cause only
have
2 of them are
a
good.
Discord.
And the 3rd node is going to be a Bloodline. So it's going to be Scavenger because of this one here, Void Battery.
I'll probably just pop into her
insane
Twitch chat. I'll just add her on Twitch and see if
power
I,
charges, and also 25%
whenever she's
spell
streaming,
damage
see
per
if I can
power
get her to
charge.
come on.
And it's an insane amount of damage for the build. And then also on the first one, you can take Chevron's wrappings. And this is also really insane, especially for SSF, because being able to play low life without any unique item requirement is just, I think it's kind of insane. Like, you can put your auras in your life, and you can get 30% more damage from Pain Attunement, so it's like really good. And you get it like so
damn,
early
she
as
doesn't
well,
even really
that you can
stream that
actually even
much.
play low life.
Damn, I don't know. See, some of these content creators, dude, they're so hard to get a hold of because they make really good like builds and stuff, but then they don't list like a business email or like a way to collaborate with them. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, this build looks absolutely busted, man. Holy shit! I'll have to save this one. Oh, she's not really like she's not big into content creation or what? It seems like she is. She's got 7K subscribers on her YouTube channel. But it doesn't seem like she posts a lot. Fascinating. Okay. Well, that build looks fucking dope either way. We'll probably save that
really
POB. All right, I'll table that. We'll save that. All right, so I think I've settled, dude, on doing the my original idea of doing Blight. If Mathil enjoyed the build that much, we'll probably just start with that. And then if it ends up sucking, dude, I'll just end up switching over to the Blade Vortex version of it. Probably League start with SRS, I'm assuming. SRS is just always like really good to go through the campaign with. Oh, Lance also did Blight? Okay. Dude, I played so many builds this league. Jesus Christ, dude. I've deleted like a lot of builds too. I've tried out so much stuff. I really like this build a lot. This miner. This Ice Spear miner. I just don't know what I could play in Phrecia if I could play it. I don't know what it would be good. Maybe doing a scavenger version of it would be good. Because you get free Fury Valve with the Scavenger Ascendancy. So the Ice Spear is splitting, dude. Oh, fuck. I'm so torn, dude. I don't know what to do. Fuck. All right, I think we're gonna go with Blight, dude. That's what we're gonna end up doing. I will tell you though, dude, this build is super fun to play. It's not the most optimized setup, but still cool. This is fast, and I need to find a way to manage my mana a little bit better, but it does what it needs to do. In fact, you know what? I haven't taken this into a T17 map yet. I wonder how it does. Okay, we'll try this. It's probably gonna die, but I don't think my my hit pool is that high on this. But it seems to do pretty good. Yeah, this would really struggle on the boss, though, I think. Ooh, that was close. Oh, we don't have our skitter bots on. That's why I was like, what the fuck? Why did skitter bots get turned off? That's weird. Interesting. Okay. Now let's test it out and see how it does. Hey, it's not bad, right? Did pretty good. I really like this build a lot. I think if I were to play this in Phrecia, I would take the scavenger. Because you get Fury Valve, and then on top of that, you also get free Void Battery. So that might be really, really good for this build. Because Void Battery would be the wand that I'd be using, except shit, dude. Shit. I hate this sometimes. I love this game. I love this fucking game, dude. But at the same time, I hate this because we have such a small window to experiment with. And if you make the wrong choice in League Start with something that sucks, you're gonna be stuck. I don't want to get stuck in lab jail again. Lab jail sucks. But if I play trade, I won't be stuck in lab jail that long because all I need to do is just farm something I can sell. And then I could just buy my transfigured gem. Because this build does require the transfigured version of Ice Spear. Yeah, no way, dude. You got to be able to trade for idols. All right, we got a fortress in the T17 map. Nice. What's the fucking Foulborn version of this? Oh, okay. Chance to gain Unholy Might. Dude, these these fortresses are so fun to do with this build. The ice spears just clear everything, dude. You don't even really, you just stand in one spot. You don't even have to really move. You lay down a all right. It did really good though on the T17 boss. That was the first time I had yeah, I did speak way too soon on that one. I just got, that was like a one-shot projectile out of fucking nowhere though. I don't even know where that came from. I'll have to rewatch that. It did good on the boss though. All right. I don't know, man. I think that the Blight version might be really good for Bog Shaman. I think Bog Shaman is just going to be a safe bet. I don't know. This build might be a little bit difficult to put together. And well, not really. I mean, I don't know. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with the we'll go with the original plan and just go Blight for Bog Shaman, and then we could swap over. I'll have a chance probably to put this build together as well in Phrecia. I'll just play the shit out of it and I'll get to endgame fairly quickly on League Start. I'll do a long stream too on League Start, so I'll play from like 2 p.m. my time till like midnight. Do like a 10-hour stream. See if we can just get pretty deep into maps. It'll be nice too because the idols you're not required. Yeah, it's not my build though, bro. It was let's see. I don't remember who came up with that build, to be honest with you. I'll have to search it again. I'm gonna put out a menu, but it's 100% viable for hardcore. Check it out. So there's two versions of it. So this is the tanky version right here. And then the other one was like the immortal version. But they both use the Svalin shield. You just have to switch this out for something else. Yeah, you didn't get it before? Oh, I'll send it again right now. I think this is the better version, this immortal SRS one that I have saved. Here, I'll send it over to you right now. There's two versions. I'll send you both versions. I don't know how similar those versions are, to be honest with you. I don't remember. So you're going to have to just check it out yourself. But the other one was really good was this build right here. See, dude, everybody uses this Vaal shield. Every single build uses this. That thing's so hard to get now. But this build was fucking busted as well. This was using the... what are the lightning minions, dude, from the T-17 maps? Wretched Defilers, right? That's what they are. There's one that comes from the T-17 map, and then the other one that comes from the Vericium deposit in the... Yeah, that's why, yeah, the Svalin shield was very easy to come by. Yeah, Wretched Defilers. But yeah, this one was really good. I think this was Gazzy's build, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. I think it was Gazzy's build. I think he has like a team of people, I'm pretty sure, that help him put together these builds. And like test stuff out. I think he's got like a crew of people that work with him. Poisonous Concoction was really busted on the Scavenger as well, dude. Yeah, he crafts in a team, yeah. All right. What else do I want to check out? Yeah, so the Kinetic Blast Whisper, this is where I got up to on mine, on the version that I was playing. I didn't get too far on this one. But this was the, where did it go? Here we go. This build looked fucking cracked, by the way. If you guys are thinking of playing the Kinetic Blast Whisperer, this shit looked absolutely cracked. I didn't get a chance to play it deep in as far as I wanted to go with it. I think we just ran out of time. I can't really remember, but this shit was really good. This one went deck stacking. If you guys want, I'll link the POB to this one too for you guys. Just in case you wanted it. There it is. And I'm going to link this one for you guys as well, this dual strike build, because this one was very fun. This is a ward stacker, and you can use, this is also interchangeable. So you can play this one with a bunch of different skills as well. But with dual strike, you need to be wearing a sword and a claw. You need so. But this one takes the these night grip gloves, and it converts your ward into chaos damage. The antiquarian dude is really, really busted. Dude, I'm really hoping have they released anything yet for patch notes? Or anything regarding Phrecia? I don't think they have, huh? Talent competition. Okay. No, they've only released the date. Talent competition. Fernando, you see that? Path of Exile is having a talent competition. You gonna join it? All right. Notes after the holiday. Okay, probably Tuesday or Wednesday for us. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay. All right, man. Well, I think we got it figured out for the league, for the event. I'm gonna hop off. I got to get up really early tomorrow morning. I'm gonna hop off stream and we will start. I'm gonna start testing the Blight build and see how it feels without the Phrecia Ascendancy. We'll see how it just feels normally with like the Occultist or something. And then, yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, fellas. That's it, man. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And I will be back on tomorrow night. Yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow night. We'll do some more testing. All right, everybody. Have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.